Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, we finally dropping a settings video, man. I know I've been getting a lot of comments about what are my keybinds and graphic settings and stuff like that. So we'll be going over graphic settings, in-game settings, and then also just like other settings that can help your game run a lot more smoother. And then the autoexec file will be in the description to download. It's from Shockwave. But if you do enjoy the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, this is gonna be a different video. I'm dropping a settings video for y'all. I haven't dropped a settings video in a while. In this video, we're gonna go over all my settings, so such as gameplay, mouse and keyboard. I'm not going over roller. Hey, go watch another person. Video and audio settings. Let's go ahead and go into the gameplay settings. So my indirect prompt style is compact, so it just basically just makes everything look cleaner. My button hints are on. Sometimes I have them on, sometimes I have them off. I don't really pay attention to them. So crosshair damage feedback is off. Basically it just shows the crosshair of the X, but it's just a lot more cleaner. I don't really care for it, so that's why I have it off. My damage numbers are stacking, so as y'all see in the top left. For floating, and floating is really not visually appealing, so I just enjoy seeing like the big number. The enemy health bars is something they introduced into this new season, so as y'all see the health bars right here. So of course you want to have that enabled. And then my ping opacity is faded. I don't want my ping to just stay there forever. So my enemy highlights enabled. That's a new thing that they added as well. Obituaries, it just shows player kills and deaths. You can have that on. It's really personal preference. And then mini-map rotation is on. Weapon auto cycle on empty, so basically isn't going to switch my weapon after it's empty with no bullet. For always sprint, I do have always sprint on. That just allows me to just be sprinting at all times. It's just preference, honestly. Jetpack control, I have it on hold. Incoming damage 2D. Taking damage closes death box or crafting menu. For this, you always want to have this on. It just allows you to loop while you're getting shot at or something like that. So if you get shot at, it's going to instantly close it. So you don't really want that. So you just either want to shield swap or like pick up a gun or something like that. So hop ups, off screen portraits that's off. For my hop up, it's on. It'll show you at the bottom, like the bottom right, if I have a hop up or not. A good example is for the L star. It just shows you, whoops, I picked up the wrong one. Just basically shows you in the bottom right what hop up you have. Streamer mode, I have that off. I'm not a streamer, so even if I was, I wouldn't have it on. It's just like, hey, oh well. Anonymous mode disabled. If you kill me in game, you just kill me in game, you know. It doesn't really it's not gonna bother me. Performance display, sometimes I have it on, sometimes I have it off. If you want it on, it's just gonna show your FPS. It's gonna show your FPS at the top right, and it's gonna just show your ping and stuff like that. But for the most part, I do have that off. For my reticle, have it green. If y'all want my reticle, it's here. My laser is just default. It's just default red. My colorblind mode is Tritanopia. Subtitles, I have that off, and everything else is just chat and accessibility stuff. Here is what everyone really wants, is my sensitivity and my keybinds. So my sensitivity is 0.8 mouse sensitivity, and I run 1600 DPI. Sometimes I do range between like 0.7 mouse sense to maybe like 0.9. 0.8 is really like a sweet spot for me. Sometimes I will have to crank it to 0.9. That's just personal preference at that point. If y'all want to copy my sensitivity, it's going to be 0.8 at a 1600 DPI. I don't have the ADS mouse sensitivity. The per optic sensitivities, I don't have those. Mouse acceleration, I do have that off. You don't want mouse acceleration on. Mouse invert, don't have that on. Clamp mouse cursor to game window, I have this on because it just doesn't allow me to go outside of my monitor. Lighting effects, this is for like your keyboard or your mouse or stuff like that. You just want that off. But for the keybinds, you guys can slow the video down, go back, pause it. The only important ones are your W, your move forward, and your jump. So you want move forward to scroll up, and then jump for scroll down. You can flip-flop them depending on how you feel and then what your preference is. But for me, scroll up is move forward, and jump is to scroll down. For the most part, if you guys want to pause the video or y'all want to go back and look at the keybinds, that's all fine as well. these keybinds are preference to me. If you guys want to change up any of the keybinds so y'all can have it comfortable for you, by all means go for it, because you want to find keybinds that are comfortable to you, so you can use them comfortably, so you don't have to you're not scatterbrained. These are my keybinds. If y'all want to go back into the video, slow the video down to look at the keybinds, you can go ahead and then come back to the next part. For my video settings, you want to play on full screen. If you want to play on full screen borderless, well, borderless window, you can. I don't prefer to play on full screen borderless. Increases the input delay, so playing on full screen, you reduce input delay. I do play on stretch res, so I play on 1610, 1680 by 1050. A lot of people ask me what my resolution is, so here you go. My brightness is 60. I just turn it up. I think the default is 50. Find what's comfortable for you. Field of view, my FOV 110, FOV scaling for abilities, so like octane stem. For my sprint view shake is minimal. Of course, you don't want your screen to be shaking while you're sprinting. It just throws off your aim. VSync disabled. Everything on my advanced settings, anti-aliasing none. I have all my settings on low. The only thing I have on high is map detail. Why do I have map detail on high? I don't know. It's usually supposed to be on low. For the most part, that is my video settings. My audio settings have it at 50%, so 50% is like perfect. I mean, if you have your master volume cranked up to 100, hey, regardless, audio is still garbage in this game, so hey, you know, everything else is just regular, normal. I have no music in my lobby, no lobby music, nothing. The sound effect volume, of course, you want this at 100%. Those are like gunshots, footsteps, and stuff like that. Footsteps are non-existent in this game anyway, so dialogue is like when your character is giving out comms and stuff like that. So that is my settings in game portion. So I'll show you guys my graphics card settings. All right, so here are my AMD graphics card settings. For the most part, this is my Apex gaming tuning. I do have like custom overclock settings when I play Apex, so I push more frames. I will provide a link in the description to a autoexec file. I did get this autoexec from Sor4b, I believe that's his name, Sor4b, so shout out to him. With this, your game will run very smooth. So this is my global display settings. So I do have my saturation. I do have this almost cranked up. Sometimes I have it cranked all the way up, sometimes I don't. Performance wise, I don't really want to get into the tuning part, because I don't want to tell y'all, oh, y'all should overclock y'all graphics card and then mess your graphics card up. So suggest just watching a simple YouTube video on how to overclock or underclock. I do have a specific profile where I do have my GPU overclock. So that is, I've done research and everything I need to make sure that I don't mess up my graphics card or anything like that. So we'll be moving on to the autoexec file and then what it includes. All right, so from here, you want to go to your file explorer, go to your local disk, go to user, go to my user, and then from there, you want to go to save games. And then from save games, you want to hit respawn, go to Apex, go to profile, and then I will provide the download so you guys can replace your profile CFG with Sor4b's profile CFG. Okay, so from here, you want to go back to Apex, you want to go to local, and then you want to click on your video config. So from here, all that you're wanting to change is the default res and the default height. It usually saves it from when you do set it in game, but if it doesn't, then this is where you want to go. So it just, every time you load up, you'll always keep your specific res that you set. That's all you want to touch in this file, and then we'll go over what to do next. Okay, so from here, you want to open up whatever software you play Apex on. So I play it on EA. You have it on Steam, open Steam, and then from there, you want to click on your Apex. You want to go to manage and then hit view properties. This autoexec file, you want to, I'll leave this in the description. The only thing that I did change was changing my max FPS to 180. This line of code is, if you guys notice that there aren't any blood splatter in any of the videos, it's just like a flare when I down someone or anything. This is what causes that. It just allows just less visual clutter. It honestly feels a lot better to me. /dev is the intro video that plays when you open Apex. It'll just remove that. This plays a part, the no video plays a part as well. That's it for this, for the settings portion and the settings video itself. Like I said before, shout out to Forbes for the auto exec. I will leave all of that for you guys to download in the description. As same with the advanced launch options. All you guys have to do is copy paste that into your own launch options. For the most part, if you guys did enjoy the settings video, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Yo, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.